So in the second part of the lecture, we will be discussing about the third method of this underpinning process. So that is called as the micropiling method. So in the micropiling method, that is in the first step, what we have to do is we have to construct the micropiles using the sort of micropiling rigs at an angle just below this existing foundation system. So before doing this, one should go for excavating the earth adjacent to this existing strip foundation to find out exactly how depth it is. So that is the first step, that is we have to construct the micro piles at an angle just below this existing foundation. So now let me move on to the next slide. So in the second step, what we have to do is we have to excavate this portion of the earth that is still the top of the micropiling to ensuring that there is enough space for the workers to use his tool. So we have to do the excavation up to the pile top. That is the second step of this micropiling method. So now let me move on to the next slide to explain the third step of this process. So here in the third step, so what we have to do is, that is, we have to go for removing the earth between this micropile and this bottom of this existing foundation. So you can see that is when you go for removing the earth, it goes for creating this sort of the cone shaped void which rests on the micropile. So in the third step, we have to excavate the earth between this existing foundation and the pile top, so that you get sort of cone shaped void which rest on the micropiles. So this is your third step. So now let me move on to this fourth step. So here in this fourth step, what we have to do is this cone shaped void. So here you have to go for fill the gap. That is, this gap should be filled with the concrete. So once it sets, this existing foundation can transfer the forces to this micropiles. So when the concrete is set, this weight of this existing building can be transferred to the micropiles through this new strip. So through this new strip of the foundation. So thereby it increases its capacity. So this process has to be repeated at regular intervals till this entire periphery of the building is done. So this is your fourth step. So these are the four steps involved in this micropiling method. Okay, so I hope you understood clearly the three methods of micropiling. That is, the first one is pit method, the second one is needle beam method, and the third one is called as the micropiling method. So all these three methods are used for strengthening the existing foundation of the existing building systems.